Hey everyone, it is February 19th. It's Monday. Handful of college basketball games. Found 4 plays I like, so I'm going to run these down real quick. First one is Southeast Louisiana. They are home versus Lamar. Southeast Louisiana, 1.5 favorite. So just a bucket favorite at home. Give you some numbers here. Lamar is technically a better team. They're 14-11. KenPom 218. Southeast Louisiana is 13-13. KenPom 271. Really comes down to, for me, how they've been playing lately, and the fact that it's a home team just giving the bucket. Southeast Louisiana, like I said, the 13-13, so they're right at 500. You know, both teams are kind of doing that: win 1, lose 1, win 2, lose 2. But Louisiana here has actually won 6 straight, so they just kind of flipped the switch here. Started playing better, won 6 straight games, including that McNeese team, which has only lost 3 games all year. They beat them, mainly because their offense has actually kind of taken off, and they scored 76 plus in 5 of them. So whatever happened with this team, don't know. But they're even though they're these are some lower ranked teams, their offense just kind of took off, and like I said, they even outscored McNeese and beat them. So again, I don't think they're necessarily the better team over the course of the year, but certainly playing better now. They're hot, just beat a good team, scoring a bunch of points, so 76 plus and 5 of 6 is pretty good. So take them at home. Next game is actually Southern. Southern's on the road at Texas Southern. Southern is the underdog. They're actually getting 2.5 points. Southern's a better team. They're 16-9 on the year. KenPom 210 with the 127th D. Texas Southern 9-14 on the year. KenPom 283 with 165th D. So interesting. If you look at their KenPom ratings, Southern's a little bit better, mainly because their defense is a little bit better. But again, winning, being 16-9 compared to 9-14 shows me they're actually a team that can actually win, even if they're a lower ranked team. 16-9 is great, but they've won 7 straight, which tells you they were basically a 500 team until they got hot. But winning 7 straight means, hey, why would I not ride this team? One of the teams they actually beat was Texas Southern. They beat them by 7 points at home, obviously. Now they're obviously going here on the road. Texas Southern, just a poor offensive team. I think they're shooting 39% on the year, so any team that shoots below 40% is pretty rough. The effective field goal percentage is they're 355th compared to Southern's 209. So again, it's like Southern's better D, better shooting team, getting 2.5 points. They've already beaten them. It's got to make sense to me. So game 3. Florida A&M at Alcorn State. I'm looking at the under here on this total. It's 139.5, 139.5. Basically a 70 to 69 games. I think both teams will stay under 70. Give you some KenPom numbers here. Really, it's 2 bad offenses, 2 bad defenses in the middle of the low pace. But this is really about how they've been playing lately. I look over the course of the year, and these teams are basically kind of 500 when it comes to playing over this number. Half over, half under. Recently, Florida A&M 5 straight unders. They're not scoring points during this time, so again, they didn't have a good offense anyway because they're 348th in the nation. But whatever happened lately, they're even worse. They scored between 53 points and 62 points in all 5 of those games. Alcorn probably does, over the course of the year, play over this more than they play under. But they're an 8-17 team, but they've actually won the last 3 games. And during that, their defense just kind of stepped up, and they allowed 54, 55, and 56 points in those 3 games. And all 3 of those they played under the number. So I'm kind of going to go with, I'm basically taking this under because Florida A&M have hit it for 5 straight because they're not scoring, and Alcorn's defense just hit this another level on 3 straight games where they were also under these, and like I said, they actually won them. So I'm not going to take a cover here, but I do actually like the unders because of the way they've been playing lately. The final game, this will be quick, is Iowa State is at Houston. This is actually going to be a twofer. I'm going to take Iowa State, and I'm going to take the under. Iowa State is getting 9.5 points. two top 10 teams, I know they're on the road here at Houston, but the two top 10 teams, so they're pretty close. So the idea of Houston winning by double digits doesn't really appeal to me, so I'll take the 9.5 you're going to give me with Iowa State. Other thing about Iowa State is of course, both these teams have great defenses, so they kind of keep the totals low. So, which is why I like the 131.5 under. These two teams already played this year. Iowa State beat Houston. I know it was at Iowa State, but they beat them, so it was one of Houston's 3 losses on the year. Keep in mind, Iowa State only has 5 themselves, but one of Houston's 3 losses was to this Iowa State team, where they just, there wasn't a lot of scoring in it, and they played actually at a 110 total, which is well under the 131.5. It's probably not going to be 110 again, but there's 21 points there to actually play with. So I will take Iowa State because you're going to give me 9.5 points. I'm going to take the under here because it's the way they've been playing, the way they played, early in the season. So I like these 4 plays. If you guys don't mind hitting like and subscribe, appreciate all that, and good luck tonight. Thanks.